shouldn't even cross my mind. Remember the fit in the room. Why you want problems with me? I'm the one gave my heart with the key. Won't take an apology.
Happy Halloween and welcome to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Nothing scary about this matchup. Well, Grant, to be here for some horrifying hoops on Halloween. You like that?
I do. That's pretty good, man. What could be scarier than losing on Halloween? Looks like a lot of the fans showed up with their Halloween spirit, so it should be fun for everyone choosing to spend their evening with us.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Fred VanVleet out there with Thompson. And it's Durant in at the three, the small forward.
Out in the open, VanVleet knows how to finish.
Gobert finds Randall. Gobert with a screen on Smith. Randall can't hit. Here's Durant. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Outside Joe. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. We talked about Fred VanVleet and how Coach hopes to counter him. Coach told me I'd love to put size on him and give him an unfavorable matchup. But the truth is, it's all about hustle, just staying on him as much as possible. It's a pretty straightforward strategy, but Coach hopes it's effective. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Durant for 3. Randall pulls down the board. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Gobert. Unable to get that one.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
Pass to Randall. Back to Irving. Randall on the screen. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Şengün. Good D by Gobert.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Tomorrow, he's checked in for Dallas. And a change for the Rockets. Eason's checked in. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Takes the 3. The Rockets again can't hit. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Durant pulls it in. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 2. Lets it fly. Houston with another miss.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Hits the trifecta.
Well, Şengün can be choosy at the arc. So when he does take these shots, he means business.
Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game richer.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Irving for 3. Thompson pulls it in.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Just 5 on the clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Houston with another miss. Dallas leading by 3. Now Gobert. Yet to see a basket. There's the 3. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
His passing has always been a staple of his career. Not too many are better at dishing than Kyrie.
Pass to Şengün. Over Gobert. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Şengün's got 5.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
Robert Williams checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Kyrie Irving. Finney-Smith checked in for the Rockets. Okogie comes in for Durant. Randall. It's hauled in by Houston. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
That was a great win for them. Nobody liked their chances coming into the game, but when they got to OT, they put the hammer down.
When they say don't give your opponent confidence, this is what they mean. They were allowed to hang around, and by the end, they were the team that believed in themselves.
Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Randall pulls down the board.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
The shot, no good. Good D by Finney-Smith. Pass to Eason from behind the arc. No good that time. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back with you shortly. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
They've got Williams, Robert Williams out there with P.J. Washington, and it's Kamare in at the small forward position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Dallas?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Joe's checked in for Williams. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Rockets. Now here's Joe. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Williams has got his first points of the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
Finney-Smith checked in for Houston.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Eason, good.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Washington outside. Pass to Joe. Fires the 3. Capella with a rebound. Rockets trail by 7. Here's VanVleet. Here's Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
BA, Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. Outside Eason. Pass to Thompson. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
This is VanVleet's calling card. He's actively looking to fire from deep.
Joe on the wing. Guarded by VanVleet. And the basket by Joe. Joe's got 6.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
So for Dallas, Randall, he's checked in for Washington, and Irving is subbed in for Kamara. Şengün checked in for the Rockets. Kevin Durant comes in for Finney-Smith. Inside. And there's Thompson on the assist by Durant. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
And he gets that one. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
From mid-range, Irving is so consistent. He can hit that shot whenever he needs to.
Well, Richard, you attempted to guard Kevin Durant in your playing days. How hard was that?
It was not easy. He's an elite scorer, ball handler. Oh, yeah, he's also 7 feet tall. KD is one of the toughest assignments that you will ever face.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Inside, you have to try something to stop Randall, but he gets physical right back and draws a good shooting foul.
The free throw drops for Randall. Okogie's checked in for the Rockets. And Randall drops them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Outside Durant. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll be a second foul of the game.
14 foul.
Irving against VanVleet. Outside Eason. Şengün passes to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at Boston, they've risen to 3rd in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
Well, I think for Dallas, they're still finding their identity early on, trying to answer some questions, but overall, playing some solid basketball.
Here's Irving, and he gets it to go off the front iron. Irving's got 6.
Getting comfortable in the second quarter. His efficiency is finally on the rise.
3-pointer, VanVleet. Mavericks with a rebound. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. To the right side. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Houston. 1:37 left to play in the half. Pass to Durant. And down it goes. 2 points. Durant's gotten his first bucket of the night. Dallas leading by 3. Guarded by Durant. Pulls up, high post. And off the front iron, and in it goes. He's got 15.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him, just let him roll.
So both teams making some changes here. Outside Irving. Over VanVleet. Irving, that's good. Irving's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Outside Finney-Smith. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Eason. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Out to the wing. Joe on the wing. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Van Vliet against Irving. And he lobs it up top. Randall, right side. Shoots a fadeaway. Eason pulls it in. Durant surveying the D. Here's Finney-Smith. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. And so that's the end of the first half. Dallas on top. They lead by 7. All right, Allie's ready to go. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Dallas Mavericks.
No sloppy passes, no easy giveaways, no big mistakes. They're keeping it tight like Kenny Pants over there, Ernie.
Hey, that's tighter than tight.
You know, it's called form fitting. It's called a Euro cut. Thank you, gentlemen.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
You know, for the Rockets, a tall order for them in this one. Looking to steal a win from a very good team. On paper, it's a tough hill climb.
Yeah, but that's why we play games. Anything can happen.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. 7-point differential. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Amen Thompson out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Durant in at the 3. Shot clock at 2. Van Vliet misses. The Mavericks lead by 7. Covered by Smith. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Van Vliet drives. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Irving. Here's Randall. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
Why do lefty shots look so pretty? Like that one for Randall, man. I wish I shot at lefty.
Here's Joe. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. That 3's off the mark.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Irving against Van Vliet. Pass to Durant. Down low. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Just strength from the big man Şengün, pushing through the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his 3rd year. Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Second is Rudy Gobert.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass. No debate there. He got hammered.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Rockets trail by 7. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. And the basket by Van Vliet.
Ooh, and there's Van Vliet with the easiest three on the floor, that coughing corner three.
Pass to Joe from the arc. He buries it from 3. Joe's got 12.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
To the paint. Here's Thompson. Count it, and the foul. He's going to be on Isaiah Joe.
And attacking with reckless abandon. Somehow Thompson able to get through.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Randall with the drive. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got assist number 7 tonight. Smith outside. Şengün with it. He's got 11. Pass to Durant. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Dallas shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Kamara's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Eason's checked in for Van Vliet. Durant for 3. The Rockets with another miss. The Mavericks lead by 9. Here's the second effort, and it's good on the layup. 22 points for him.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop. And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
To the middle. Here's Randall, shakes him, and he lays it up and in. Randall's got 6 here in the quarter.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
There's the drive, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
1:51 left in the third. Durant for 3. KD splashes the triple.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
Randall's got room. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Williams comes in for Gobert, and Washington is subbed in for Julius Randle. Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Okogie comes in for Smith. Pass to Thompson. Puts up a 3. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 8 assists in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Tries it from 16. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
To the inside. Here's Eason. The three-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks lead by 13. Thompson with a steal. 30 seconds left in the third. To the middle. The steal. Offensive rebound. There's the triple. To the left wing. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown. That's 29 for him.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's Dallas in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. P.J. Washington out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Isaiah Joe. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Kamari in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Van Vliet. Washington grabs the miss. The Mavericks lead by 16. Here's Randle. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Washington grabs the miss.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Randle. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And here's Tate outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Tate's got his first 3 points of the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Williams finds Randle. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Here's Şengün. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Kamari's got 4 rebounds now. Van Vliet misses. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Exum's checked in for the Mavericks. Shepard, he's checked in for Houston. Dallas leading by 16. Here's Randle. Goes back up. Doesn't go that time. Eason with some nice D.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Pass to Van Vliet. The 3. Counted from distance.
He's hit a pair of 3s each half, making a significant impact.
Randle outside. From deep. Hits the 3-pointer. Randle's got 6 here in the quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading 3s back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the shot goes down.
Talk about being locked in. Superb focus from Van Vliet offensively so far.
Pass to Randle. The 3-ball. That won't go either for Randle.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
It's good. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Inside, here's Şengün. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Lots of promise in Şengün's game. Certainly has the frame to be special.
Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Eason. Durant comes in for Finney-Smith. And it's Thompson in for Shepherd. The Mavericks lead by 15. Here's Randall. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Randall's got 19 points.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Smith outside. Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. And here's Durant. Lets the three fly. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digit.
The three, Smith. Houston with another miss.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Washington's shot is good.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
For three, Randall. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson right side. The Rockets again can't hit. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 12-3 run. Here's the three. And that's good. Randall for three. Randall's got 11 points in the quarter.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Here's Durant. The short one's on the money.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Randall, good. Randall's got 24.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Mavericks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
Here's Exum. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Randall, good.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
54 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Durant. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Down low. Crafty move. It's hauled in by Houston. And stolen by Irving. Up and over Smith. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
This is what makes Kyrie so difficult to contain. He can pull up anywhere at any time.
Van Vliet finds Şengün to the paint. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Unloads from 13. Thompson pulls it in. So Dallas takes this one by a big margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Julius Randle.